Hello, welcome back to Switched On, and we're carrying on our Everton career mode on FIFA 19 on the Nintendo Switch. So calling this week 12, actually see nearly at Christmas, and the next game we've got after that tough game at Man City is a home game against Spurs, so they don't get any easier. So team we've picked, tweaked it a little bit from the City game, so you've gone back to that 4-3-3 shape. And Richarlison back out left after his spell up front, and Immobile back in up front as well. And Goodison in midfield, replacing Schneiderlin. I was tempted to go 4-4-2 for this one, but we've had some decent success with 4-3-3, so stick with that going forward. You can see the table: 17 games gone, 4 points off that fourth place, who are Spurs at the moment. So a win here would be handy and close that gap up. Let's have a look, see what went down. The Spurs, tough game they get in here. Serge Aurier putting it wide, good chance for Spurs. Come out the traps here pretty quickly. And you're in again, Ericsson, and good work from Pickford. Having to weather the early storm from Tottenham on this one. And Baines sneaks Richarlison in down that left hand side. He's going to get the ball in. He's been tumbled in the box, and that is a stonewall pen. We haven't had many this season. Eric Dyer recklessly diving in on Richarlison. Let's have another look. Richarlison, oh, it's just a moment of madness from Dyer. Sigurdsson with the chance to give us the lead and tucks it away. Gylfi Sigurdsson. Lovely stuff. 1-0. So weather the early storm there, but come back and get the goal. Another ball in for Immobile. He's got options and runners. Oh, and he has a go and a good effort. Tip round the post. And the corner comes in. And off the line. Oh, and how did that not go in? Off the line, rode up. Seemed to clip the bar. And again, defensive mix-up and a weak shot at the end. And that will do you for this half. Decent half, good game of football. All important score, 1-0 to Everton. That's a good penalty. You might notice the clock here quite late into the game, not much going on, but this is a nice build-up. And Immobile's in, takes it early, and that's a second goal for Everton. Lovely finish and a lovely build-up. We're going to have another look at that. Lovely play through the middle of the park. Finished off by Ciro Immobile. Look at this little ball here. Oh, lovely. Tottenham will look at that defending, playing very deep. Played Immobile on. 2-0 against Tottenham. That is a great result. And coming again here is Andre Gomez, who come on as a second half sub. Plays in Loftus-Cheek. Oh, could have been 3. Loftus-Cheek didn't really get all of it. Comes in again. Gay puts it over. Oh, it's Llorente, I think. Puts it over. And I think that will do us 2-0. That's more like it. Following up a decent result at the Etihad in the last game, the 1-1 against City. And then followed it up with a home win. It's not something we've done very often this season. We've got it here, so let's have a quick look at the table after that. As I say, we closed up on Tottenham now, moved within a point of them, up to 6. But again, look how close it is at the top. Look, 2 points separating second, all the way down to, well, past Watford in 8th. So incredibly tight at the top. So moving on to the second game of the video, and this time we are at Turf Moor for Burnley. Again with the white away kit for this one. A few changes, you see, going back to that 4-5-1 formation that served us well away from home, and quite a few personnel changes you'll spot there. Bernard coming in on the left, Schneiderlin back in, Walcott, Coleman recalled at right back, and Richarlison gets that lone role he played at Man City so well. So shaking things up a little bit. Busy Christmas period, and just confirmation of tabling, and we saw that at the end of the last game. But yeah, lots of games in quick succession, so just gonna give a few players a rest. So let's get underway at Burnley. There's Coleman getting his place back in the team, and a good effort. Tip around the post. And the corner comes in. God, what a hit that is. Credit as an own goal, but that is a thunderbolt from Idrissa Gana Gueye. Look at that on the half volley. Plumbing the top corner. Matt Loughton gets his head in the way. Nearly had his head taken off by that. What a goal. Meanwhile, Burnley, we rest on the laurels of that. And what a start to this game. A Boxing Day ding-dong. 11 minutes gone. Hendrick. Jeff Hendrick equalises almost immediately. Terrible defending. Look at that. He's left all alone. And he's in. And 19 minutes on the clock. Chris Wood, good effort from Pickford just to get a hand to it. And from the throw-in. Oh, it's sloppy defending again. And Jeff Hendrick. The freedom of Turf Moor to head that into the top corner. What a start to this game. Almost a carbon copy there of the first goal. I seem to have whizzed through this one, but yeah, decent Boxing Day fare. 2-1, not a great result. Not a result, but great score at half time, but it's been a good game and a decent performance away from home. The ball in off the bar. Could have been the equaliser. Effort from Burnley over there. Into the closing minutes of this one. Looks like this could be another defeat for Everton away from home. Is that the last chance gone begging? Yeah, and it was. 2-1 defeat following up that decent 2-0 win at home against Spurs. Can't capitalise here at Burnley. It's the same old story really. Win one, lose one. We'll certainly win one and don't follow up with a decent result. Very inconsistent this season. You just think if we'd have capitalised on some of these defeats or draws by the odd goal, where could we be? We're still in and around the sort of Europa League places. Plenty of football to play this season, but yeah, another game we've left disappointed from. So there's the two games, and I thought what would be good to do next is to have a little look at our shortlist. Got the transfer window coming up, and that is a very short list, isn't it? Yuri Tielemans the only player on that at the moment, but we've been scouting all season, and I think we probably need a bit more creativity from midfield. So we're looking for midfielders, looking for probably cover out wide. Probably not looking for a goalkeeper, and certainly not going to sign Trent Alexander-Arnold from across the park. So let's have a look at the midfielders that we could probably add to our list. Diego Jota of Wolves has impressed this season. Might have a sneaky little look at him. Frank Kessie, player that I've worked with at AC Milan before, excellent player. So would love to bring him to Everton, but I think that's probably a little bit unrealistic. I want big money for him. And Ruben Neves, done superb at Wolves this season. He would be a fine addition to the midfield, but again, finances, could we bring someone like that in? I think Wolves would be very reluctant to let him go, obviously. Marcus Rashford not getting a lot of game time at Man United. Could he come in as a big money signing and do a job for us? So let's have a look at some other options, some striking options. Right, we've got Immobile. We've played Richarlison up there. We've got Catrone on loan, who's not really taking his chances when he's had them. So is there anyone here that we fancy a look at? Hernandez maybe. Mario Mandzukic, but kind of fills that role of a With a big target man up front that Immobile does at the moment. Milic here, this is quite an interesting player. Napoli, Polish striker. Certainly going to add him to the list. State of Mario Balotelli, kind of hair, ridiculous. For that reason, won't be pursuing that transfer. Aiden Dzeko, again very similar to Mandzukic and Immobile, kind of lone target man role. Really, probably looking for some pace up front, someone to get in behind, give us an option. Maybe consider playing 4-4-2 for the second half of the season. So maybe pair Immobile up with a quicker striker. Stevan Jovetic there, another one of those target man type players, but we'll have a closer look at him. Yeah, so there's quite a few options here. I love the optimism of my scouts by recommending Aguero to me. That's nice. Jamie Vardy, interesting. 31, but very quick. But I think this is the guy we've got our eye on. Callum Wilson, Bournemouth front man, extremely quick, good goal scorer. Just got his first England goal in the week. And again, not going to sign Bobby Firmino. So yeah, I think Callum Wilson's one I've had an eye on for a few weeks now this season. And I reckon he'll be our primary target in January. Can imagine Callum Wilson and Ciro Immobile in some sort of 4-4-2. So there's the list. So Kessie, we'll keep him on there, but probably rule him out. It's going to be mega bucks from AC Milan. Great player though. If you're starting your own career mode and got a big club and need a midfielder, I highly recommend Kessie. Just an absolute powerhouse in midfield. Look at the stats there. Neves, looks like Wolves are asking for around about 10 million. He's in bad form. I don't know how realistic that's going to be to try and get him from Wolves. Great player, but if we're going to go 4-4-2, we're going to be having problems fitting him in. Rashford can fill a couple of roles. Nice quick striker, but can play him from the left. But play him from the right as well. So he could fulfill a couple of roles, but then Walcott, Richarlison can also do that. So Wilson, look at those pace stats. That's what we want. 7.5 million value. It's going to cost us a fair chunk to get him, but I think he's probably going to be the one we pursue. Vardy, I can't see him leaving Leicester, to be honest. And I can't see Leicester wanting to let him go. So anyway, we'll be looking at bringing in someone in January, in probably not the next episode, but in the next episode or two. So with that in mind, if you check back in the week, I'll have the second episode up for the week, and if you subscribe, click the notification button, you'll get alerted when that goes up. And yeah, check out some of my other videos, but until then, I will see you for the next Everton career video. See ya, bye.